What's up, YouTube? What's up? Back at it with another video. We're gonna see what's going on with this whole Lil Durk saga. Him in jail, facing life, and how a lot of paperwork came out, especially it pointed out how 6ix9ine in a Whack 100 interview allegedly caused Durk to slide. Let's see what's going on.
All right, cool. So I'm back. I'm still at the courthouse. I'm still reporting. All kinds of crazy people like Hitch trying to talk to me. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting weird. But you know what I'm saying? We can't be perturbed. We're at the courthouse still. We out here. We doing our thing outside. And basically, I'm about to tell you the craziest part of this whole hearing day. Okay? I'm gonna just hand my camera over to my trusty homeboy here, and I'm basically about to tell you the craziest shit. Right? And the thing I'm about to tell you is absolutely wild. You might. Yeah, but I'm assuming, if I know the case very well, it's that old clip of Whack 100 and 6ix9ine where they do a podcast. I'm pretty sure they did it in Fresh and Fit's old studio. The first time them two sat down, you remember when...
Let's watch.
Oh man, from the way that it's looking right now, you can basically just say that the internet pretty much tricked Lil Durk out of his position. You can basically say 6ix9ine them caused Lil Durk to crash out. That death did a number on Lil Durk. King Von death and him losing the D thing didn't make his situation better afterwards. And it's sad that this might be the reason why he be sent away for life. Now, after this stuff that came out and this new evidence, Lil Durk might be cooked. But at the same time, if he pull what I think he gonna pull, whichever witness he gonna bring up there on his behalf, he may have a chance. But I ain't gonna lie, looking at this,
I don't know if Durk got a chance. He looked pretty cooked. If you could pull a rabbit out the hat, then he might have a chance.
it seems like his chances are slim to none, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look at Jay here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and a very wild video to talk about. Now, it seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got Lil Durk on the roster. Yes, y'all, we got Smirk on the roster. It seems like we got an update on his hearing before his actual trial, and things are not looking good. After new details came out today, and pretty much prosecution is trying to use Whack 100 and 6ix9ine and with academics allegedly to try to use that as a motive of him doing what he did.
I really think that's gonna stand up. He really gonna crash out over two guys he don't know, not from Chicago. Come on, man, that's crazy. If he actually did, the internet really took him off the streets.
Into Lil Paul. Apparently, it's a confidential witness that's can pretty much vouch for it and say that's what caused it. And this whole situation is crazy after all the updates. Now, we're going to talk about it and we're going to get into it. And I want to start keeping y'all updated on this day-to-day. But before we do real quick, y'all know my routine, bro. Just hit that like button, you feel me? And comment, tap in if y'all tap in down below. And also smash the notification bell. So for one, I can keep y'all updated on this situation, but also where y'all can just be notified anytime I drop a video in general, bro. Now, as I said, y'all, we got an update on the whole Lil Durk case. And I know I haven't really been following it too much. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't really been caring that much, but I'm gonna start caring more about my crowd. But it seems like
yeah, let's go look at another video. Shout out to him though. But Durk truly screwed up. Let's watch a couple shorts and see.
It's official. Whack 100 and Tekashi 6ix9ine are the police. the feds in Lil Durk's trial are trying to bring in some evidence that has nothing to do with Durk. Nothing Durk said, nothing Durk, told himself about, self-snitched. They found on his phone. Nah. An interview where 6ix9ine was doing an interview with Whack Academics, and they were talking about how
The whole situation is a mess, a true mess. But let's see. They say OTF JAM confessed Lil Durk flew him out to kill Quando. Let's see if this is true.
If you're running your own business, you need
Share.
He spoke out multiple times and denied all allegations. Well, today, according to the information trap Lil Ross reported live outside the courtroom, OTF JAM testimony may be the reason Lil Durk never see the light of day again outside them prison walls. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Wait, this video is sponsored by Free Cash. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description to check out Free Cash, where you can earn rewards by completing games, surveys, and other offers.
So I'm here at the federal courthouse after the Lil Durk hearing, and we just had some very, very interesting information about, possibly the most well-known alleged cooperator in this case, OTF JAM. Now, there was a crazy back and forth where they brought up a bunch of things about Jam. They said that the song Back Again was going to be used. I'm not going to lie, I was happy to hear that, because that's like one of my favorite songs. But obviously, in that song, he talks about, Jam got out of that jam, I gave him 50,000, he ain't got to ask again.
Jam, get that jam, I give him 50, ain't got to ask again. He was catching murders way back then.
Man, get the was dancing like they like it was like they ops, like god damn.
When the max was in.
Well, they're basically saying that Jam is going to testify and cooperate and say that 50,000 that Durk gave him, that he rapped about and Back Again, which, bear in mind, was made before King Von even died, but Jam is going to testify and say that he believes that he was given that money basically as like a, as a show of loyalty to basically kind of get, some kind of like future, as basically not like a prepayment, but basically like on the hopes that in future he might be able to do things for him, he might be able to slide for him.
So OTF JAM is alleging that the reason Durk gave him $50,000 was basically an upfront payment for jobs in the future.
I don't know, like OTF JAM kind of look like academics a little bit. Like, y'all think so with the facial structure? Let me see if I can.
And by jobs,
I see like the facial structure and the hats. See, we wearing hats like academics. You'll let me know in the comments.
Murders or whatever else OTF for Durk needed, and this is what Durk on music may bite him in the ass. As y'all know, in Back Again, Durk rapped about giving Jam 50,000 when he got out that jam and he ain't got to ask again. Now y'all know prosecutors can argue that the lyrics collaborate the fact that the payment actually happened, and y'all know since day one the government main focus has been Durk lyrics. But
me, honestly, I believe Durk should have never told him, like, first off, you giving all that money, 50,000. First off, you give over $10,000, you have to do a CTR, all right, a currency report. Durk ass don't know nothing about that. His managers and them, but he just gave it out his pockets. You can't do that. That right there is a charge right there. That where Durk messed up. He should at least if he did have it written down, make sure he not doing nothing illegal if he is or isn't.
Defense obvious response is going to be proving Durk gave Jam 50,000 is not the same as proving Durk paid Jam to commit murder. The defense could argue that Jam is giving his own interpretation to a payment that could have had an entirely different purpose. So the key question becomes, can prosecutors connect $50,000 to an actual murder for hire?
Now, what's crazy is that he's allegedly going to testify that actually when they were filming a music video, at some point, okay, this is absolutely crazy, at some point, right, Durk and a bunch of the other members apparently confronted Jam in a bathroom. They took him into the bathroom, which is super weird, and they apparently confronted him, and they basically said, "You moving too hot, you're going to get us Jam."
Bro, that whole situation just sounds messy, unorganized, no structure, just crazy people, lack of structure, hood niggas just going wild.
Jammed up, you got to be more careful about committing murders, and you're going to get the feds on us. Now, apparently, that wasn't talking about the Pab murder. Apparently, there's other murders, and it sounds like he's actually going to admit to the feds that he was doing all kinds of murders that haven't even been prosecuted by the sound of it, not even related to this murder. And then he was basically a top hitter in OTF and all the Black Disciples, and then it was really that serious, and Jam was doing all that. So Jam
Was Jam like a freaking assassin? Like, his big ass is like he just be focused on eating, sleeping, and taking shits, bro. Honestly, I don't see no gangster in him.
Jam's name came up a couple times.
So if Jam testifies that he personally participated in murders or violent acts at Durk direction, prosecutors could argue that this established something much bigger than a simple friendship or business relationship. Their argument will essentially be Durk was just associated with people who committed violence. He allegedly had trusted people around him who were willing to carry out violent acts on his behalf. That could give the jury context for the government's theory that Durk was operating through other people. But this is also where the defense can attack Jam very aggressively. The defense could ask, where's the independent evidence? Did Jam receive money, messages, phone calls? Did other witnesses hear the same instructions? Or the records showing Durk actually ordered those crimes? And most importantly, the defense can argue that Jam has a personal interest in shifting.
Bro, Jam is the weak link of the whole group. One of them, him and Vonnie. Them niggas are, I know Durk regret even hanging out with them. I bet you, Durk, if you could turn the hands back of time, he would do so much stuff different. That's why it's so important to don't let people trick you out your position.
Blame towards Durk. So if Jam is asking the jury to believe that Durk was directing violence through him, prosecutors need more in Jam's words if they want to make the testimony truly convincing. Now, this bathroom situation. If a jury believed that the conversation happened exactly as Jam described it, prosecutors could argue that this is extremely significant. Why? Because they're not simply saying Durk was around violent people. They're saying that Durk allegedly knew about murders, knew Jam was involved, and was worried that Jam activities will attract federal investigators. That could.
If y'all was so worried about it, why would you have him around you? Like, come on, Durk, you smarter than that. Like, you should have took the chief keeper out and just left all them niggas, maybe take one or two niggas and just live your life in Atlanta.
Be used to support government's broader theory that Durk knew and participated in criminal organizations. But the defense have a powerful counter argument. Jam's interpretation of the conversation isn't necessarily proof of Durk ordering murders.
Even Durk, you compare artists to Chief Keef. Chief Keef is more of a drill rapper. Durk is an actual rapper artist. Like he could do so much more than just doing drill. Like felt like he did that. He knew the fans liked it. He knew he would get a lot of publicity from it, and I felt like it was a slippery slope at that point. He should have honestly, when he made that song with J. Cole, "All My Life," he should have just stopped it, kept it to just pop songs, because he could have made it. Durk honestly could have made it if he just stuck to pop drill. Like totally discarded it, but like had that on the back burner.
Durk allegedly telling somebody to stop committing murders could actually be argued by defense as evidence that Durk was trying to distance himself from violence. And unless there's a recording, text messages, or other witnesses confirming this conversation, the jury ultimately has to decide whether Jam is telling the truth or not. So the testimony
Look at Jam.
could be that.
Look at Jam. I think he gonna snitch by that face. They feel like he like they give him at least a half a quarter pounder with cheese. You know, they gonna have a large fry and a large refresher from McDonald's. Y'all think he gonna give it up, tell all Durk business? Y'all let me know in the comments.
But credibility becomes everything.
So another area where Jam was brought up, they basically talked about this federal freestyle. And they said that, you know, it's funny because the prosecutors literally said, look, Jam wasn't known as a good rapper. He was known as a hitter, a killer for OTF and for the Black Disciples. He was known as a Black Disciple hitter, and that's why he was put on this federal, ironically named federal freestyle. And that was basically as like, you know, as a favor for Jam. They were saying that that was almost like to solidify his place in the ranks of OTF and the dirt that he was going to or had already committed for the crew, and they basically said that apparently Jam is going to testify that he was in the federal freestyle, and that he basically is going to say that, look, he felt like if he didn't do the murder, if he didn't participate in this hit, that he felt like he wouldn't be included in these there's all types of sirens going on right now. It's crazy. That basically that they feel like Jam said that he didn't feel like he would be included in all the OTF. You know, things that were going on.
All right, come on, Jam. If you was that afraid, you already was in jail for a long time. Come on, man. Like you could get a job. You don't have to moosh off of Durk just to keep so he could have you around for the facade. Hey, you value money more than common sense and moral integrity.
Opportunities if he hadn't participated in that murder.
Yeah, that's pretty much y'all. This whole situation with Durk, 6ix9ine, and all of these people that snitching at least 30. They said Durk allegedly have some witnesses, character witnesses as well. But y'all let me know. You think Durk is totally cooked, or you think Durk has a fighting chance to beat this? Y'all let me know. Thank you all for the like, share, subscribes. I'll see you on the next one.